All right, hello everyone, here we are. Hole 5. I really don't have any ideas of what I want to do here. I'm half tempted to bring this big topper, I gotta be honest with you. Because I don't have much topspin. Let's do it. Let's see what it looks like. Hopefully it's a tailwind. If it's not, I'm going to be extremely disappointed in this. It's a really bad decision if we don't have a tailwind on this hole. Not to mention this thing is very, very inaccurate. Whew. Thank goodness. Okay, so this is actually going to make this a pretty easy shot. I'm probably going to do the same thing. I'm not going to use a ghost, but I'll probably use a berserker. And this should be a very, very easy shot. We're going to concentrate more so on perfect ball. All my opponent's doing here is pretty much unnecessary. So I don't think you're going to need all this overpower. I think, yeah, and you can even see, like, this is way long. So that's the benefit to a big topper. And, really the only attribute you need here is topspin. I'd love to be able to get down with a Kingmaker here, but I'm a little hesitant to do so in the event. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. I'm going to go about half power, a little bit of curl. It's going to kind of rely on perfect ball. You really, really got to have some good timing here. So, that's kind of the ticket. You can see I'm not using much power. I missed my perfect ball. So now I got to try to dodge some tree branches. Which I didn't. So the goal is to, kind of shoot it down there. I should have just went with my instinct, which was berserker. And I could have done that, much more gracefully than that. The goal is to kind of get 2 fairway bounces and then just kind of roll it down. And you can see I hit fairway and then rough. I do think, that's going to be a very viable option. I almost did berserker, but when I saw how far this guy got down, I knew that, especially with me having more topspin, I probably don't need a berserker. However, you're going to need perfect ball, and you'd have to avoid this rough. So, for instance, if I land here, my second hop needs to be kind of here, third hop, and then it just needs to start rolling down this hill. It doesn't even need to, come in with a lot of speed. It just really needs to get to that rough. And it pretty much trickles to the bottom if you do it right. So let's take a look here. It's about half club on Nirvana 5. Couple rings. Some curl. So I'm sure that that's not... Oh, wow. I adjusted too many rings. However, almost made it. So with the great ball, but I did go in terms of, you could see that it just gently hit. I was worried with it being downhill like it was. I probably have a pretty easy win here against the ghost ball. I might just play this one out just so I can get one chest, even though it really doesn't matter. I don't know. Let's just do it. So, it should be relatively easy. We shouldn't have to worry about a driver shootout. So it won't matter that I have a big topper on. I would have rather not seen this hole because it almost gives, gives my opponent kind of a funnel to the hole, which kind of gives him a chance that I don't think he necessarily deserves for having a ghost ball on. So what I would do here is probably maybe plus 10, plus 20%. So I'm going to go 11 rings for this 9. Plus you can see how much I'm doing with the curl. Just kind of gently. Ooh, I could have used just a little bit more than that. However, you can see that I'm going to be in here very, very tight. So it looks like I didn't go enough. Even with that plus 20%, it was probably plus 30%. Because I know I didn't aim that aggressive to that rough. There's no way. I know I started at least 2 or 3 rings up. So in a headwind situation, you might need to go plus 30, plus 40% maybe in order to play this shot. I mean, I was right on the border of clipping that rough there. I was within a ring, which is closer than I wanted to be, which means that I under-adjusted with 11 rings. So, you know, do keep that in mind. Hopefully, you know, that's kind of like a bonus shootout for you. Oh, and it's a gold chest, no less. So hopefully that helps you, you know, at least see kind of what you'll need to do there. And good luck with that hole, guys. And I'll see you guys for hole 6 coming up.